This is Daniel move. But yeah, you guys, thank you for joining us. We're gonna talk about. Let's start off with our buddy here, Kamen Rider's here. If you guys don't know, this is Birthday Boy's little tower of.
Happy birthday, by the way!
Little tower of beauty. That is.
Be careful, it falls apart.
I know,
really
this
easily.
is crazy.
But it's fancy.
It's fancy, definitely fancy.
It's not silver though.
Yeah. So, what did you guys think about today's episode?
I like Toku. I actually had a lot of fun with Kikai.
Kikai.
Which of course
Is that Zamigo?
It is Zamigo's actor. So it's weird that we get Zamigo very soon.
Yeah,
we get Zamigo's actor very soon after the end of Loop
like,
with ice powers too.
Yeah.
With ice.
It's like
So
two different
weird.
people actually, because it's like, oh, super excited and not so excited. A super outrageous character like Zamigo.
Yeah.
And then like a really toned down version for Kikai.
Here's the thing, like Toku, have you seen the Kikaido rebooted film,
No, but I'm used to him from the crossover they had with Kamen Rider Gaim a few years back.
which he played?
So this
Yes.
is no different to me. It's the same way he played it, except he's a little more happier.
Yeah. This is kind of a cool. This is like a triple homage to me.
Homage.
When he's in this episode. One, they dress him up exactly like the Showa era Kikaider. Two, he did play Kikaider in the Kikaider rebooted movie that came out 4 or 5 years ago. Nice. And so three, and this is kind of fun, he is basically playing, like you said, Toku, like he played it exactly like he played it in Gaim, aka like how he did it in the movie, with a Showa hero flair, so he's a little happier, he's a little smilier.
He's a writer we haven't had in a long time.
He has definitely the truth. And even the future has a bizarre sepia past feel, which, though it's in the year 2121.
Yeah. One thing I did enjoy about this is Gates seemed a little different, or his demeanor, his attitude towards Sugo is a little different. He's a little bit more caring for him. I don't know. Yeah, like
I thought we got used to this when he finally became like, oh, you're my bro.
It's been on and off.
Because we had that character turn where he's finally like, I'm on your side.
Yeah.
No, but then when he got the whole thing that he was gonna be, he is also like a prophet, or what's
Gates Revive.
Gates Revive.
Yeah.
His thing changed a little bit. Now he's back and he's more.
Oh, you're right. He went dark and then he's just back to normal.
Now he's back.
Back to normal. It's kind of the show's sort of back and forth on
we
character.
break it.
We make it exactly.
Can we
make a roll,
talk about
we
his
break
counterpart though, Tsukiyomi?
Oh.
Something was
character
off.
flip.
Yeah.
Something was off. I don't believe it.
I have a
do
theory
not.
about this one.
What is
Please.
I think White Waz switched her up. Like he wrote
it? I
in the
hate
books.
that name, White Waz and Black Waz. It's really bad.
You got a problem with White Waz?
Yeah.
I got a problem. I do have a problem with White Waz.
the White Waz.
I got a problem with White Waz.
I honestly think he wrote in his book that she switched sides.
Oh man.
Because she was the one who came back to the past to not kill Sogo.
Then
to find
that's-
a more passable way.
If that's the case, then his powers, his book is OP. It's too
Like
much.
I said, you make a roll and you break it.
Yeah.
No, exactly. And I think that's a fair theory. It does seem to, because she's kind of a little off character.
Yeah, look, she's looking like
She's
dead eye
more
into the camera.
harsh.
Yeah,
She's less
more harsh.
compassionate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not her. It's definitely not her.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
She's white Tsukiyomi.
Yeah.
She's always been white Tsukiyomi.
No. If Jezzer thinks it, it's wrong.
Oh man. I take back that happy birthday.
I'm particularly a little bored of White Waz, personally.
Yeah.
I feel like he's kind of one note.
It's time for Black Waz to get a suit.
He played his role
I think White Waz played his role.
because he's just a prophet.
And they were kind of only playing him as one note.
Yeah.
And because of that, it just gets to the point where I agree. He's sort of OP with that book.
That book.
And he just there's no surprises. He's got the same look. He's got the same smug, and I'm just waiting for our Waz
Get his suit.
to get his suit.
Or it'd be cool if our Waz got his suit.
See, I'd be super into that.
Right?
I'd be
There's
super
also
into
a third
that.
option. What if they fuse into one Waz?
Ooh.
Because none of those futures are going to happen.
Yeah.
Gates Revive or Omagio, they're going to have a new third timeline.
What would you call him?
Grey Waz.
Oh my god.
Gray Waz. Which is hilarious because White Waz has so much gray on it.
Yeah.
Japan. Black White Waz.
Black White Waz. I'd like to
So, what do you guys think about the another writer in this episode?
I am Groot.
I thought.
Watashi wa Groot.
What do you think, Tokes?
I thought it was cool. We got like a Golem, another writer.
Yeah.
Because like they said, he has no watch. He's just this weird bug wood thing.
It's kind of neat, and like I one of the things like I had is very like if this was like the 80s or 90s, he absolutely would have been a puppet.
Yeah.
The little kind of bug thing, which is kind of cool, you know, because he's kind of a creepy thing. You know, he was this disgusting little creepy crawly little thing that attaches onto a tree to become another
writer.
Another writer or another Kikai.
Yeah.
He does look a bit like an evil Groot, doesn't he? Though, like he's
And we don't know his origins, right? If I
No,
remember
not
correctly.
we don't know.
not-
Schwartz is obviously behind this one.
Yes.
I thought he was just taking the opportunity to abuse it to get more power.
Yeah.
But where'd he get it? How'd he get
Okay.
it? Yeah.
And now he sacrifices one of his henchmen to.
One of the other time jackers. That was a neat little twist, and I've been a fan of them.
Yeah.
I've been a fan of the time jackers since like the beginning of the show. I've never had a problem with them. Really, I've always liked what he did with them, and already with this bit, I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool.
You know what it is though is I think that Schwartz is so, like angry or pissed
Sorry,
off.
it's a gross shot.
He's pissed off at White Waz trying to like come in and kind of screw everything up.
Yeah.
So he's trying to take matters into his own hands.
He's trying to flip.
Because White was trying to destroy the key
Yeah,
entirely.
yeah, yeah.
That's right.
No replacement. It's just we're
Yeah.
done with that.
Exactly.
So
and
he-
yeah,
It's an interesting story. It's definitely an interesting dynamic between Sugo and what's his name? What's the new writer's name? Future writer's name?
Kikai.
Kikai.
Or
I
Rento.
think- Rento.
Yeah.
I think it. You know, even though Rento was a robot cyborg thing, I think
Yeah.
he's an interesting character.
I even think his when he gets a like kind of another. No, I just realized there's another kind of nod to Kikaider here. I think when he does his sort of
I thought more like Space Sheriff.
a little bit, but when he does this pose,
Okay.
that is absolutely like switch on was what the old Kikaider does. Though absolutely, you're right. He has a Gabon Space Sheriff thing when he calls upon the satellite for extra energy. I was thinking that too.
That's
So
awesome.
he's a lot of nice little amount. Yeah, the future writers have been fun. Honestly, I've
And
had a lot of fun with
I'll
them.
give it to this episode too. You know, I've always complained about the first parts of the two-parters always being weak. This one's actually a pretty solid story.
I think it's a good start.
I think
Yeah.
it's
I think they
definitely
did
a good
better
start.
by rushing through it.
Yeah,
We're like,
yeah.
you
Funny.
know what this is. We're here. What's your story?
Yeah, that's actually that's a good point. I almost feel like that actually kind of helped it. Also, there's a third. I just remember there's another nod. There's so many. He has got so many nods. He has a thing called annihilation, mechanical annihilation, which is like his final move, which is a quick nod to Hawkhider, the mechanical violator.
That
Wait,
sounds
Yeah, Hawkhider, who's the villain in Kikaider.
Okay.
the
Yeah.
violator.
Yeah, that's mechanical violator Hawkhider.
Yeah.
So that's his. He's got a lot of. He's like we're throwing all the other Ishinomoris in him at
Yeah.
once.
I did enjoy it.
It's fun out.
I did
Yeah.
enjoy it. Was there anything else that stood out to you guys as far as in the episode?
I think this is it Aura, the blue one?
Yeah.
This is his death flag.
Oh, really?
I think this is going to be his final episodes.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Because there's no watch, they have to create one, and he like straight up got the mask attached to him.
Yeah.
I think when they destroy this one, they're gonna get the watch.
He's
but
gonna
Or
Yeah.
gone.
Ooh, my
Yeah,
bad.
Uru.
Yeah, yeah.
I think this is his death.
Yeah, he's in
Ooh.
it.
Because we have to get rid of these time jackers, because soon Omagio is just gonna be the bad guy.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you guys want to rate it?
Yeah, let's do it. Out of how many watches we have on here?
I don't know, Nagami, how many
Nagami, how much
watches
is
are
on here?
17.
Watches do we not have on there?
Oh, let's just say
Let's go back to the 5.
Let's go back to the 5. I give it. You know what? A 3, 1, 2, 3.5.
3.5?
It's a solid start.
Yeah, I'll give it a 4.
You give it a 4.
I enjoyed it. Topes?
I give it a 3.5 with Justin.
Oh, okay.
Just
all right.
enough for me to enjoy, but not quite a great episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's Geo.
I didn't give it a 5. I gave it a 4. I gave
Yeah,
you
you
know.
know,
Oh,
it's-
that's not bad.
That's good.
Yeah.
And that's
You're
good for
really
me because I'm
gracious.
very like hesitant with some of these things. But you guys, let's hear what your score is. Put it in the chat. Mm-hmm. And then once those start rolling through, we'll read them.
Ooh, Blackman
Yeah,
gives this.
I'm excited.
4 out of 5.
I'm excited for the next episode. It's gonna be fun.
Oh, I have a question for you because I know some future knowledge. We still have one more future writer coming up down the line.
That's right.
I think his name is Kamen Rider Ginga.
Ginga.
Space thing.
Interesting.
So do you think we can get a Ginga Man?
Yeah.
As that one? Oh, the way they've been doing these, I would hope so.
Yeah.
It would be kind of. I'm not particularly choosy, but it'd be really cool if we got maybe. It probably most likely Hyuga, who was the Black Black Knight.
Black Bull?
Yeah.
Or is
Black
it
Bull.
Knight?
Yeah, Black
Yeah.
Bull. The sixth.
Magnet
one.
Defender.
Magnet Defender. There.
Ooh, Magna Defender. Love it.
That would be cool. I think just make sure we don't tell that to the producer that we know about this feature.
Ah, that mess.
I know.
Oh man.
I know.
All right.
If you guys don't know, just don't tweet to the producers at
He's gonna mess up
Toei.
everything.
Especially about toy scans. We're
Yeah.
not supposed to have those.
Please, we're not supposed to know about this.
Yep.
We're not supposed
Oh,
to know
Hey,
about
no
this.
one's supposed to know.
We're supposed to know about this.